I shouldn't know this much about Paw Patrol, but because I have a 5-year-old, I do. I know that the first Paw Patrol movie was like a chase story. He was like the main protagonist of it. You know, Chase kicking ass, Chase taking names, being a badass pup, getting some new tech. The second Paw Patrol movie was him getting powers, and it was good. Like, you know, they got powers and it was Sky's turn to like take the limelight. The newest Paw Patrol movie was Marshall's time to take the limelight. He's my favourite. He's the firefighter pup, the Dalmatian. It was class. Marshall putting out his biggest fire on Dino Island. I shouldn't know this about Paw Patrol, but I do because I have a 5-year-old daughter who loves it. Especially the Paw Patrol movies. They are fun. Well, the Paw Patrol movies, they are what they are. But what is fun about having a child, having my child, is they're so inquisitive. They want to know everything, and they think you know it. And I don't know how to break a little heart and say I don't know everything, love. I really don't. I'm just another goober. I am no one. I am absolutely nothing in this world. But to you, I am dad, and dad is, I guess, cool. And I'm glad and very lucky to be your dad, which is probably the greatest thing in my life. That kid is phenomenal. She's funny, she's cheeky, and she's everything. Also wants to know a lot of shit, and I don't know a lot of shit. You know, the basics of like where electricity comes from, why is internet, which I might be naughty saying this, but I've called internet Skynet to her, so whenever it's off she says, Daddy, why is the Skynet not connected? Skynet broken. I like combined Skynet and internet into 2 words for her. Hopefully she'll laugh at it one day, but it's still funny. But today it was, you know, where does electricity come from? And yeah, it was easy to explain to her because we were on the motorway. There's the pylons there, you see them, they carry electricity from place to place. The problem with a 5-year-old is they don't let you explain it. So explaining to a child is mansplaining. It is just straight up mansplaining, and you want to finish mansplaining whatever the shit you're explaining because they've asked you, and when you can't, it's annoying. Let me finish the first thing before you ask what the wind is or why the wind is wind. But anyway, I didn't have a solid answer for why the wind was wind, to be honest. I was just like, just the wind's just there, babe. You know, it's just there. It's just a thing that exists. But anyway, now we need to find out why wind is wind. That was something that I should have done when I got back, but Paw Patrol, eh? You're never prepared for those sort of questions, and she's getting older and she's asking me more, and she always ever seems to another thing was, for the longest time, was, Daddy, can you fit in that car? Can you fit in that car? You won't be able to fit in that car, you won't be able to fit in it, because I'm like 6'8", so it's hard for me to fit in any car. So she'd see a car, she'd be like, Dad, you'd never be able to fit in that car, you're way too fat, you're way too big. Like, cheers gorgeous, thanks. Oh, you know, they have a way to say it, don't they? Oh, kids. He's a funny kid. I'm trying to think of another one. Like, I already posted a video of this one ages ago, and it was, you know, Daddy, am I real? Caught me completely off guard. Am I real? I still think about it to this day. I mean, I know I'm real and she's real, but when I see her, it's hard to imagine her existing because she's already there. Like, having a child, that's what it feels like, is I cannot believe you exist. That's it. It's like just love that can't be quantified or explained or shown. You just, having a child is worry. It's also, you know, incredible thing to experience being a parent. Also terrifying. She's going to come out with some more crazy stuff, and I do like it when she comes out with the crazy stuff. There was another one on the way home, but I couldn't remember it. There was, what is electricity? Why is electricity? And then we mentioned turbines. Like, turbines can make electricity, baby. You know, they spin, the wind makes electricity. And steam, like in Paw Patrol, in the Paw Patrol movie. There's steam, and steam goes into turbines, big turbines, and that makes electricity too. Didn't get into nuclear energy, whether, didn't want to talk about that, because obviously I know everything about nuclear energy. I know Factorio, that's it, I think Factorio has taught me more of my general knowledge in my 20s than school did. But yeah, go Factorio. I just want to rant about it, to be honest. I think kids are fun, she's fun, and I guess that's how you explain it.